am Holly Kennedy with Your Source News, and I'm here with Michael Posa, General Manager of Home Furnishings. Welcome. Thanks for taking some time with me today. So how's convention going?
Yeah, so far we've had tons of positive energy. I mean, there's obviously a lot of turmoil in the industry. All of a sudden, demand a few months ago started to soften a little bit. So some of our retailers are pretty well stocked and demand softened. So, I could see there being an opportunity for some negativity, but I'm not feeling that here. They're pretty upbeat. They're positive. We see a little bit of seasonality coming back, but that's okay, and they're onward and upward. So I've been pretty pleased so far with the energy on the furniture side.
Great to hear. So tell me a little bit about Furniture Technology Source. How has this become such a turnkey platform for members?
Yeah. Well, I mentioned this in a couple of my sessions throughout the convention here, education sessions. It's been probably 2 years ago now. We had retailers reach out to us and say, hey, you've got all these cool divisions and channels and different education tracks for appliances. Where is that for furniture? And what should we focus on as a group to help members? And after discussion with members and retailers and whatnot, we decided technology is the biggest need in the furniture space. Margins, of course, traditional programs is always good. We're always working with vendors to get more value for our members. But the reality is it's the technology piece that's the most difficult right now, day to day, for our members to deal with. So we basically developed this division, this channel of our company called Furniture Technology Source, which incorporates retail services, which would be traditional buying group things like this show. It includes marketing, which is social, search, streaming video, whatever marketing you do to grow your top line. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, is the technology side of things. So website, kiosks, the hub, CRM, we have the point of sale system, Sync. So we basically incorporate all those, bridge all those into one seamless platform that retailers can plug into. And if they're struggling in any or all of those areas, or they're not struggling, they're doing well, but they know they can improve, they just plug in, bolt on, and we'll take them to the next level. So that's why we developed FTS. That's one of the things, the primary thing that I do is manage that channel of our group here, and doing really well. It's our fastest growing channel. So
that's what I understand, and I also, as far as for our members, furniture seems to be the fastest growing category for membership. Is that true?
It is. So yeah, furniture. Take brand source out for a moment. Furniture, home furnishings has been the fastest growing almost every month. For almost 2 years, furniture has been top performer or in the top 3, all retail, in terms of growth and sales results. So it's just, people, they weren't leaving the house, they wanted to improve. So we all know that. Now, they're traveling, they're spending their money on services, so we've seen a little bit of a softening, but it's still strong, actually. There's still a lot of orders being delivered. But what we've found is throughout the pandemic, with those retailers struggling with technology, maybe struggling to find the time with all the work that they had to do, chasing down vendors, chasing down customers, etc. How can we make that easier? So we've developed this platform of FTS, and yes, more retailers are actually coming to us now on the furniture side, even than the appliance side, which is both are growing. But we actually have more furniture retailers now coming into the group for I think the first time ever than we do appliance retailers, and more coming on to using the technology services than ever before.
That's exciting. So what advice could you give our members to continue to grow their share and be successful?
Yeah. Well, the whole theme of the show has been to own it, right? So own your promotional strategy would be the first thing that I said. We can't rely on that organic physical traffic coming through our storefronts or into our websites. I'm not going to say it's gone. Traffic's still out there, but it's down. So it's time to go back to what we were doing for many a year, which is driving our brand in the marketplace to promote ourselves as the place to shop for home furnishings. From a budget standpoint, we've done a lot of really cool stuff with the AVB marketing side of things to actually help you budget so that you're not overspending or underspending based on your goals. Get the maximum ROI or return on your ad spend that you possibly can. But basically it's staying out there in the marketplace, getting your share of voice through promotions, making sure your salespeople are compensated appropriately, that you're training properly, that your culture is good, so you know the labor environment is difficult. So it's really focusing there to ensure you have the best promotions and the best people to execute on those promotions at retail. And last but not least, making sure your technology is up to speed. And that's where we come in.
Good to hear. Thanks so much, Michael. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today.
Absolutely.
This is Holly with Your Source News at Convention 2022, and that's a wrap.